At Eastbank Primary School, we pride ourselves in encouraging our children and their parents to develop healthy hearts and healthy minds.
Healthy minds because they're being nurtured. They're not being nurtured just by teachers, they're being nurtured by each other. Healthy hearts as well, that the children cannot function if you're not happy.
It all began a few years back where we decided to take a closer look at our school mission statement and our school rules. So we then embarked on what turned out to be a rather lengthy journey of educating our whole school community on values.
Over 10 weeks we learned about 10 different values. Everybody that came into the school picked a value and we all picked the 5 values we liked best, and then everybody in the whole school made a design and then the 5 best ones got picked.
The names of the values that we came up with were Rob and Respect, Harry Honesty, Fiona Fairness, Rebecca Responsibility and Peter Politeness.
We then created values statements to go along with each of the value. For example, fairness is showing an awareness of other points of view, and the children then very cleverly weave them into various school raps and assembly chants.
Every assembly that we have that the children lead, it's followed up by a workshop where the parents come, and it's an interactive workshop between the child and their parents in the classroom. It's fun, it's learning together, but it's bringing them onto the team too.
On your desk you'll find bits of paper where you've got an image of Bird's face, but it's all jumbled up in different bits.
A lot of parents have come into the school and said that they can see a difference, they feel a difference in the school environment, they can see a difference in their own child.
You get to see what the kids are doing in the school, you get to meet the teacher, you get to interact with the other parents, and just I think it's a great idea.
When we are talking to the children about their behaviour and about their attitudes at times, then we've got a common language that we can use in school and at home, and many parents have commented that it's not the first time that Harry Honesty has stopped by in the kitchen to help out with what could have potentially been a challenging situation.
This in itself grew from foundations, and now these parents have interest in being part of the team that's helping the school's emotional and health and wellbeing curriculum develop. So it's very much we're all in this together.
We've got many examples of distributed leadership among our children. Quite naturally they have formed themselves into various playtime and lunchtime social groups, including Looms a Million and Movie Magic and things like that.
In one part of the playground you'll have maybe the cheerleading team happening, not because we want a cheerleading team, but because they want a cheerleading team. They've led it, they've promoted it at the assemblies, the children have bought into it, and it's happening out there. Round in another part of the playground you might have a little group of children who are not so good at taking turns, so these are our golden gamers. They're out there learning to take turns with our PSAs being part of that group and showing them the right way to go, and then they're taking that on board.
It has been a lot of work, but I'm not doing it on my own. I'm really fortunate here to have a really hard-working support staff, teachers who've bought into it, lots of different partner agencies that we've tapped into and resources in the East End that they have helped to keep it alive. It really is the foundation of everything that we do. Everything sort of stems from them, and everything has come from that. When we were talking about the value of responsibility, and that was the children themselves identified that we've got an eco-council, they take responsibility, and we've got a pupil council, they take responsibility, but you know, we could do more, but only if we all had the chance to be part of something. So I know that the process of being involved in creating their values and creating that frame of mind and pride in their school has developed their confidence.